Imagine waking up on a train as a younger version of yourself and finding out that you passed away and are on your way to the afterlife. Now imagine that you have 1 week to decide where you want to spend eternity and your choice is permanent and irreversible. Now imagine that your first husband who died in the war, who you never got to build a life with, is there and he's been waiting for you for 67 years. But your second husband, who you were married to for almost 65 years and had kids and built a life with, is also there. Which one of them would you choose to spend eternity with? That's the dilemma Elizabeth Olsen's character faces in the new film Eternity. This movie reminds me of some of my favorite films of all time, but also feels refreshingly original with such a unique and creative premise that lends itself to some intricate world building and elaborate production design. The Junction Hotel, where characters stay while they try to decide where to spend eternity, is so imaginative, colorful, and detailed. It's like a trade show or a convention center with booths and advertisements for all the possible eternities, including Surf World, Workout World, Sunset World, Weir World, the world of Satanism, and even Man Free World. This is the type of movie that's worth rewatching just to catch all the background details. And the bright, vibrant production design provides a fun contrast with the dark topic of death. So Joan, played by Elizabeth Olsen, has to choose between her first husband, Luke, played by Callum Turner, or her second husband, Larry, played by Miles Teller. All three performances are great, and you can really sense that she has a lot of love for both of these men, and how this feels like such an impossible decision to make. Divine Joy Randolph and John Early bring plenty of laughs as afterlife coordinators who work at the hotel. Anyone who's ever experienced a devastating loss or found themselves wondering what if will relate to Joan's dilemma. But I also think anyone who's experienced enough long-term relationships will recognize that there's clearly a right answer here. Because of that, I found the story to be very predictable. If you gave me a pen and paper after the setup and asked me to write down everything that happens, I would have gotten all of it right except for one minor detail. But this movie is proof that movies don't need to have twists or surprises to be good, because despite knowing exactly how the story was going to unfold, this is one of my favorite films of the year, which is something I did not predict. And I didn't mind how predictable it was, because even though it offers a simple and fundamental lesson about relationships, it's one that I think many people still need to learn. Eternity made me laugh, smile, and cry. It's a delightful reminder that movies can still be creative, colorful, and have the capacity to sweep a crowd off their feet. I think you might like Eternity if you enjoy Defending Your Life, Afterlife, A Matter of Life and Death, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, About Time, Sliding Doors, and The Truman Show. Check out Eternity in theaters on November 26th, and if you've seen it, comment and let me know what you think of it.